Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball carrier. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Kirk. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes on that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
His job to force the play inside. He was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Check. 59. Here we go.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
That's the score. Dolphins 7, Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's the former Dolphin All-Pro Olivier Vernon.
Back at the 40.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
21-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Dolphins 7, Browns nothing.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try to run with Breida. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
His end zone, Mayfield, over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. On 1st down, here's Breida. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ball carrier.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
McMillan on the tackle. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the... Play back at the 37-yard line.
Van Noy on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
To a hit, and the ball is out. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They run again on first down, Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Eric Reed on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 39, Mayfield. And he finds Danny Amendola. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
55,
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First down, Cleveland.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Roberts, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Here's Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Nick Chubb.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score.
For the point after.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's third and short. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They're able to locate Wilson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Tagovailoa.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
2 and now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Breida.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
14-yard line.
He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time out of Chubb. 63 yards on the ground. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
They'll give it to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. And again, it's Chubb. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Mayfield.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go counter with Breda, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say put the game, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 25 yards to the house. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell
Beckham, 88 yards. And the Browns get a score closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Browns 12.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Jakeem Grant now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
At their own
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state, I'll make it rain out here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Browns 45.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Breda. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Seth Roberts, 74 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
The Browns
probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers in your...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And now look at him go. 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Tua. And he finds Howard complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, just like last play.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, They need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert, then get that onside kick. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion. And the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel-downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Back to throw is Tua. Going deep here for Parker. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Complete on the throwaway. It's now second.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.